Welcome to the Castle Kitchen, where we only serve the very finest lobster and cauliflower. This creation is a revised version of an older castle kitchen I did, and for this second version I really wanted to focus on the colors, so what I did was I put greens off to the right with these dark green plants hanging from the roof and some in the bucket on the floor. Then I put reds on the left with some sausages hanging from the roof again, apples, and then I kind of crisscrossed them on the table. Got the lobster off to the right a little bit and the cauliflower off to the left. I also was careful to balance out the clay color for the chimney on the back. That's the biggest spot obviously, but we also have bowls on the left and on the right, so that all meant to balance each other out. And there are also some interesting techniques here. The biggest thing of course is the flickering fireplace. Used an axle to get that right. 2 axles actually, it's attached together. And then around back here you'll be able to see that I used a couple of gears to just create a little bit more of a bumpy texture, so that when we turn the axle on top we get as bumpy of a texture as possible in order to cause the light switch to flicker on and off. So as you can see, as we turn it, some light bricks are definitely more responsive than others. Let's take a look at this from the front and see what it does. It's really hard to turn this thing around without dropping a piece, I will say. Alright, so if we get this stuff out of the way so you can actually see the fireplace. As you can see, it flickers pretty well. I used 2 red bricks and 1 yellow brick for this, by the way. The yellow brick is in the middle, red's on the side. There are also some interesting techniques with the furniture and such, so let's take a look at those. This small table uses some sideways bricks. This other table also uses, well, this time Travis bricks. However, I only had 1 in brown, unfortunately, so I just hid the other one behind a bag. This is actually one of my favorite techniques. I just love the way it works. You just use a clip, and it works perfectly to attach 2 tiles together. So it's kind of a fun technique. We've also got some stuff going on up here with the rafters. Got lots of stuff hanging from it. I used some string there. Oh, here's something that you might not have known. A minifigure hand actually fits perfectly inside a fish's mouth. So that's kind of neat. It's sort of the opposite way you would expect a hook to catch a fish, but this is Lego and that's how it works. So then you've also got these beams running along the wall, and these are made out of dark tan bricks sideways, profile bricks actually. Totally didn't just use profile bricks because I ran out of normal dark tan bricks. Yeah, I definitely ran out of normal dark tan bricks. Anyways, some interesting stuff here. The chimney is also made for the most part using a sideways technique. It actually doesn't line up mathematically, so it's a little bit tilted, but that's Lego for you. Always get some part tolerances. Of course, the most interesting thing is this floor here. It is not attached at all. I used a bunch of ingots and some jumper plates. Also used some 1x2 plates, but I ran out of 1x2 plates, which is why I used jumper plates, and eventually I ran out of those, so I also used 1x1 plates. So a variety of plates there. I think this floor gives it a really nice texture. I love the way the ingots look. So I'm pretty sure I will be using it again sometime. And until then, enjoy your lobster and cauliflower.